Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said the Cognac.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and welcome back to Cognac's Corner. In another moment, we will be watching another fabulous video. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and always press the notification button to let you know when I will be publishing a new video. And also, darlings, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my videos and what other type of videos you'd like me to make. Let's get to the video. Pink champagne kisses.
All right. Normally I sit enough when I sit there. So this year I said I'm gonna sit all the way in the back. And I'm gonna try to get y'all to use your whole hand. I was watching y'all when DEBRA was announcing our sponsors. And y'all were doing that little golf tournament applause. You know that golf tournament applause where you use part of your hand? Listen, tonight is a celebration. It's a celebration of creativity. It's a celebration of excellence. It's a celebration of artistic expression. And some of these young filmmakers, some of these young actors, this may be their very first nomination in their entire career. So it's a real celebration. If you're here to support filmmaking, any filmmakers, make some noise. If you're a filmmaker, make some noise. Let me tell you something. I got my Screen Actors Guild card in 2004. That's how many years? 21 years ago. And I remember just being so excited to be on a set. I didn't care what I was doing. If I was an extra, I was just excited to be on a set. Some of these artists in the room are experiencing that first excitement, their first nomination, their first film festival. How many of you are in your first film festival? Clap your hands if you're in your first film festival.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and I'm here with actor, comedian, Mr. Kevin Brown, and we're here at the Long Island Film Expo. And he's going to talk about this event today and how exciting it is. It is truly one of the most exciting events here in Long Island. Don't you agree?
Well, before I answer that, you forgot to say author. I am an author. I wrote a book.
Oh my God, he's a famous author too.
I actually wrote a book with words. Look at this.
It's all about entrepreneurhood. Oh, it sounds like it's all about gangsters.
No. It's about entrepreneurship, but thinking with the mindset that from the culture of whatever hood you come from. You know, we all come from a culture, right?
Yes, I come from an Italian culture.
And the Italians have a certain skill set, a certain mindset in how they do business. The idea is when you become an entrepreneur, you have to insert your cultural genius, the things that grandma used to tell you, that grandpa used to tell you, those things you learned from auntie and uncle. You have to insert those cultural skill sets, and each demographic is infused with certain cultural skills. So I'm a big fan of multiple streams of income, right? So if you go to college teaches you to pick one career, and you do that forever until you retire and then move to Florida and live happily ever after. Life doesn't work like that anymore. So I suggest entrepreneurship tip for everybody. Start an LLC, get a corporation, follow your dream, create revenue streams, and I call that entreprehood, or Professor Brown's The Making of an Entreprehood. Available on Kindle and Amazon and at your local bookstores.
Fabulous. But if we want to learn more information, is there a website too?
There is a website, www.entreprehood.com. Now let's talk about this film festival.
Yes, we want to know about the film festival.
The Long Island International Film Expo. This is probably my 23rd year hosting this event out here in beautiful.
Wow, that many years you're doing it. That's a long time.
Yes. And people don't even believe I'm that old. But at the beautiful Belmore Theater in beautiful Belmore, Long Island, we have
It is beautiful, by the way.
Yes, it is. And we have a wonderful assortment of young filmmakers. And I'm always excited to come here and meet the young creatives before their hopes and dreams have been destroyed. It's always...
Well, you know, they're all coming here to New York. They're leaving Hollywood because of all those fires and horrible things going on over there in California. They're coming to New York City.
Let me tell you.
They're invading New York.
Let me tell you, God bless all those folks that are going through these amazing,
Very horrible, isn't it?
horrible tragedies out there.
What's going on? Is it the end of the world?
You
What
know.
the hell is going on?
You know, it's the end of that Hollywood world. It's definitely the end of that Hollywood world, that Hollywood scene, that thing that has broken so many spirits. But yeah, God bless everyone who's going through those tragedies. But yes, here in New York, in sunny Belmore, if you are creative, if you are a filmmaker, you need to come to the Long Island International Film Expo and debut your films. We love new filmmakers. We love new young actors, and we have a bustling community here in Long Island.
Fantastic. How many films are going to be awarded this evening? How many nominations?
Thousands and thousands of nominations.
Yeah, it takes 2 hours to give out those awards. I know, because I've been here many times and I know what it's like.
Well, I tell you, we try to streamline the process and get it down to 2 hours. We used to go 4 hours, but since the inception of AI, a lot of our hosts have been replaced by AI, so I can carry the load that a lot of people can't carry, that we couldn't carry decades ago. But because of AI, we are able to streamline and give out all the awards in a 2-hour window. So we're looking forward to that.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. You know, I made a doctor's appointment the other day. I swear to God, it was an AI person talking to me. It sounded like a robot. And I was asking it questions, and it was robotic the way it was answering me. But it was different from, remember years ago you used to get press 2, press 3. It was like but this was like truly AI talking to me. It was so amazing. There was like a robot actually asking me questions, and I was answering it, and they understood what I was saying to them. It was so crazy.
AI is so crazy for our generation because we're not used to having
we
that.
saw it on the Jetsons, the cartoon, but that's about it. Right?
Yeah, we definitely saw the future. We definitely saw the future on the Jetsons, and but we come from the day where if you wanted to get information, you had to throw on your clothes and go to the library, take out a library card,
Look up the encyclopedia.
look in the encyclopedia, and do the research. Now you can pull out an app, and it'll answer all your questions, and it'll take all the jobs that used to take a team of people. AI can do in a matter of seconds. But for us, it's an adjustment we have to make. But if you're born during this generation, it's just normal for you. But yeah, for my generation, it's like this AI. It's incredible if you remember to use it, right? If you remember to use it, you can get everything done.
Okay, so we're looking forward for you being the MC tonight. As you always do a terrific job.
Thank you.
You do an amazing job. What's your next gig going to be after this?
I'm going on a book tour. I'm going on a book tour.
I got you right at the right moment.
You did. I recently became a professor. I'm an adjunct professor at an honors college, a prestigious honors college in Manhattan. And my students call me Professor Brown. You may know me from the TV show 30 Rock, Kevin.com Brown. My students call me Professor Brown. And they were the ones that they actually inspired this cover. They actually made this cover for me. And I said, I love it so much. I want to put it on the cover of my book. So not only am I a stand-up comedian and an actor and an author doing a book tour for my book, I'm also an adjunct lecturer.
Fabulous. Tell my audience where we can learn more information. Again, what's your website?
My website, you know what? My website is Entreprehood. I'm the Entreprehood right now, right? I'm about financial literacy. You know, we have these new bills being passed, and IRS laws are being changed, and the way you function and thrive in this country is changing every day. So what I'm trying to do is create a community, create a coalition of like-minded people who help think the adjustments that need to be made to survive in this ever-changing society. Cutting Medicare, cutting Social Security, people who thought they were going to be able to afford their retirement days, they're being challenged now. So you can complain about the challenge or you can adjust to the challenge. And that's what being an entrepreneur is about. Pivoting and adjusting to the challenges that.
If we want to follow you on Instagram, can we follow you? Do you have an Instagram page?
Kevin Brown, aka.com on Instagram. Kevin Brown, aka.com on Facebook. Entreprehood.com on the internet. I am waiting for your call, and hopefully you reach out. Let's do some stuff together.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss, darling. And we'll be back in a moment with more interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses.
Continues to be the film community that we hoped it would be many years ago. And we wouldn't be here if not for you. So filmmakers, give yourselves a hand for that.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo, and I'm here with DEBRA MARKOWITZ, and this is her baby. She works so hard every year to put this event together. She does a remarkable job, and this is a very important year. You always have important years. Tell my audience about what we can expect for this year at the Long Island Film Expo.
Okay, well, we've already wrapped showing 132 short and feature-length films, including documentaries, including music videos. We are here tonight to celebrate the winners of the film festival. So that's kind of
tonight's your award ceremony.
Tonight is the award ceremony. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
How many films did you say?
132.
130. That's a lot of films to go through. Is there any special thing you look at before you decide to showcase a particular film? What are you looking for when you look at these films?
Okay, well, I am no longer a judge, although I was a judge for 20-something years. It's got to be quality. It's got to be watchability. And then once you can have a lot of films that you can't even take because you have to take the number of films and make sure they all fit together for the right audience, and it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. Names are always nice, but not necessary if the film is really good. And we try and find things we know people are going to like.
Yeah, it's a process.
Oh yeah, long process.
Yeah, it's truly a wonderful process, and you work very hard to put it together. Can you tell us who's being nominated tonight? Who are the special people being nominated?
There's so many. We probably have about 40 or so nominees in different categories. It's really hard to say. There's The Creep from the Bar Last Night is nominated for Best Feature, Best Long Island Feature. We have a documentary called The Last Houseboat. There's Vienna, Suddenly... what the heck the name is. We have another documentary there. We've got so many films that it's really hard to pick any out, but there's a lot that are nominated.
Yes, and it's a process for 2 hours for us to sit and see who all the winners will be.
Yeah, well, we hope to keep it to an hour and a half, but yes.
An hour and a half. I'll hold you to that. But I always enjoy coming. I love to come.
We love having you here.
Yes, I love to come to the Long Island Film Expo. Great films, great documentaries, great actors, great filmmakers. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience to come. And if you are a filmmaker or an actor, get in touch with DEBRA MARKOWITZ. Now, DEBRA, tell my audience, are you working on a new project right now?
Oh, I'm always working on projects. I have one feature just got finished, and we're talking to sales agents, and then I have another feature film called Brimstone that we're just going to start editing, and we have like 3 shorts in editing with different editors. We have a lot of projects going, and then we also have one film we just shot about 3 weeks ago, and then we have a pilot we have to finish up for somebody in August, so we just always have things going on. In fact, one of my lead actors is here today, so if you want to interview him, he's a comedian.
I definitely will interview him. Now, do you only film on Long Island? That's a good question. I mean, because it is.
Mostly, but we also filmed in Staten Island. I have filmed in the city. We filmed upstate, but we do really like to stay on Long Island if we can help it.
Well, that explains why you're the Long Island Film Expo. How did you come up with that title, Long Island Film Expo?
We started out as the NASA Independent Cinema Expo 38 years ago, and we just got too big too quickly. So we knew that was when we were just going to be a small little film festival, and then all of a sudden we were 10 days, and we said, well, we have to encompass all of Long Island. And so that's how it came up. We figured LIFE, we liked the idea of LIIFE. It was just kind of a nice, a nice acronym, so, we decided to go with that.
Interesting. Tell my audience where we can go to find out more information. What is the website?
It's longislandfilm.com. They can look at all of our archives from past years. They can find out more how to submit to LIFE for next year. We open in September. They can find out how to submit to Scared for Your Life, which is our sister horror film festival, which opens in about 2 weeks. And they can find out about everything Film Long Island.
What about you, darling? Can we follow you on Instagram?
You can follow me on Instagram at DEBRA MARKOWITZ Film, DEBRA Film.com. And my website is intentionfilmsandmedia.com. So if you go to intentionfilmsandmedia.com, there's also a contact form that you can fill out that will come to me.
Fabulous. And as we say in show business, darling, break a leg, right? Let's do it. Let's do an air kiss. Mwah. Mwah. And we'll be back with more interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses.
So this was her last outfit that she wore. I just get so frustrated that I don't know why she died. I just want to know.
I will not stop until I get answers.
So I'm very thankful for others who are joining in on the fight.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac, Wellerlane, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo. And I'm here with this fabulous lady. She is a filmmaker, and she is here to talk about a very special film that she produced and directed. Am I right about that?
I'm an executive producer, a co-producer, and I'm also in the film.
Tell my audience, introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, Cognac. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Dr. Denise Wunderler, and I'm a sports medicine physician by trade, and now I'm a filmmaker.
So tell us about this film that you produced. What's the name of it?
It's called Vienna, Suddenly an Angel, and this is sadly, it's about my daughter Vienna, who passed away.
How sad.
Yeah, it really is. It's devastating. So the story is, it was 2017, November 12th. My husband and I were coming home from a wedding. We lived in Jersey at the time, in Holmdel, New Jersey. And our youngest, Vienna, fell asleep watching TV and stopped breathing. And so to this day, we still don't have a cause to why she passed away. She was not resuscitatable. And then the next, she was almost 3. So the next day we get a call from the medical examiner, and she says, "You took really great care of your little girl. I don't have a cause." I said, "Well, what do you mean you don't have a cause?" She said, "Well, if everything comes up normal in terms like toxicology and autopsy, medical record review, the investigation as well, it could be a case of what's called SUDC, or sudden unexplained death in childhood." And my husband and I are both physicians. I'm sports medicine, he's emergency medicine. And we said, "Well, gosh, SIDS ends at 1. What in the world are you talking about?" She was almost 3. And then she told us about SUDC. So essentially,
Never heard of anything like that. I would think
exactly.
that maybe it was like an asthma attack, or she couldn't breathe, or something like that.
and it wasn't. No, and it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So pretty much we're trying to raise awareness of SUDC, and that's why I founded our family's nonprofit called Team Vienna for SUDC awareness. We have our yearly Vienna's Day of International SUDC awareness, where we have all seven continents represent Team Vienna in some way, and remember Vienna, and help us raise awareness around the world. And then with this 20-minute short documentary, this is now our newest and largest really commitment to this type of a project, where we want to educate everybody. And in this capacity, right now it's a lot of filmmakers. It's mainly filmmakers, with going to the film festivals, which has been unbelievable. Mostly to this point, I have educated physicians. So over the last 6-7 years, I would give lectures to other physicians internationally as well. So, but this has been an amazing, really, I mean, it's been an amazing journey in the film world on a very sad topic, but we hope that the film will inspire people to do something about this, and even just telling Vienna's story. Just telling one person, taking 30 seconds, that's really important to help raise awareness and help get causes. And actually, Robert's program is at Boston Children's Hospital, and they are the main research study that we are involved with. We're actually involved with 4 different studies, and they are amazing there. So actually, our little nonprofit has donated over $30,000 to them for genetic research specifically. So they're amazing up there.
Now, how long have you had this nonprofit organization? How long has it been going on?
Since 2019, so it was incorporated.
Your daughter died
January
2017.
November, right? So January 19th actually is her birthday. So January 19th, 2019 was when we were actually incorporated 501c3 nonprofit with IRS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have any other children, or just was your only child?
We do. No, we have 2 older ones. Yes, they're now 15.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
You
Yeah,
lose a
15
child.
and
It's
13.
How do you cope with that? It's a difficult thing to cope with every day, I would think.
It is, and every day is different. Every day is different, and of course, you have the dynamic of, the mom as me, and my husband,
and that you're a doctor,
the physician too.
So
exactly.
that maybe bothers you even more because you're a doctor.
Yeah, because we can't figure out what's going on, and that's why we work with the research studies and try to, help them as much as we can. Really, it's financial for them, and we need to give them as much research dollars as possible.
Helen and I, the lady that just interviewed you,
Yeah.
we do a lot of charity events. We
Oh, you do?
go to a lot of galas.
Oh.
Did you ever think of having a big charity gala for yourself, for the organization?
So, that was a thought for a second in the past. Possibly. We've done like some walks, like mostly in Homedale, New Jersey at Bellworks, if you've ever been to Bellworks, but it's a huge, beautiful building. And so we've done 2 indoor walks there. And we have, of course, our yearly walk, for Vienna's Day of International SUDC Awareness in May. It's always the Saturday after Mother's Day. And that can be somewhere where it's mostly virtual for a lot of people, of course, in all the different countries. And sometimes we'll do a walk locally.
This is a natural gala, a natural celebration in order to have fun, but do it for a good cause.
Right. I would love to do that.
In another week, I'm going to the Ellen Hermanson Foundation in the Hamptons. And that is an organization, Ellen Hermanson, she died of breast cancer. So her sister has a big gala every year. And
really nice.
people donate, you go to have a dinner, they give an honor to somebody that survived breast cancer. Right. I'm a breast cancer survivor. So
congratulations!
Yes.
I'm glad that you're surviving. That you're here. Good job.
Over 10 years.
Oh, wonderful!
So
that's great
that's
news.
Something for you to think about. Maybe you'd like to have a gala. Another way of bringing awareness. Another way of having funds attached to the organization by giving a gala like this. Think about
Right.
that. And, of course,
nice.
there's a wonderful woman in the Hamptons. Her name, she's also in New York City, Jean Sheferoff. Maybe you can contact her. She's a major philanthropist. She might be able to help you.
Okay.
Well,
that would be great. No, I would love to talk with her.
Yeah,
Yes.
she does a lot of work for organizations and charities. She'd be the one to talk to about getting it off the ground, having like a big benefit or a big fundraiser, a big charity gala.
Right.
And of course, everybody comes with their gowns and their diamonds, but they give it for a good cause. They give money for a good cause.
That would be incredible. I mean, I would love something like that. Events, as you know, are a lot of work.
Yes.
A ton of work.
Well, that's why you need a philanthropist to help
You need a team, like a nice big team to help out with all that. Yeah, it's very stressful. It's very stressful.
This movie now that we're going to see, is it a short film or is it a full-length film?
So it's a short documentary, and it was screened here at the Long Island International Film Expo on Thursday.
And the name again?
Oh, Vienna, Suddenly an Angel. And then we're also going to be at the New Hope Film Festival in New Hope, Pennsylvania on August 17th. And then who knows after that? We're just at the very beginning of our film festival run. So it's been really amazing to meet so many wonderful people, really just incredible people. And it's incredible too when I share my story and then others open up to me and say, oh yes, I lost a child, or I know a friend of mine who lost a child. And yesterday, someone even told me it was similar to Vienna's story too.
Yes.
So people need to know they're not alone.
And even just talking to me, I'm letting you know certain information about what I know about charity events and, how I can help you. Get more people to know about this horrible, horrible illness that took your daughter. Just horrible. Tell my audience, is there a website that we can go to find out more information about the film?
Yes, it's www.vienna.team. So Vienna, Vienna, and she's named after the capital of Austria because that's my heritage. So Vienna.team.
You're Viennese, you're Austrian?
Great-grand, heritage. Not me, not my parents, but great-grandparents.
Blonde hair, very Nordic looking. You look. Your daughter looks just like that. She's beautiful. Your daughter.
Thank you.
She's
blue eyes.
She's an angel in heaven. Yeah. She really is.
I believe that too. I believe that. Yeah, she's such an incredible little girl. Like it's unbelievable that she's not here. I mean, for like the first year, my husband and I didn't even realize.
She's with you though. Every day she's with you.
I believe that too. No, I believe that. But I want her here with me. Obviously, I want her physically here with me.
One more time, the website.
Oh yes, it's www.vienna.team. Vienna.team.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss.
Okay.
And you're welcome. And don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Big champagne kisses.
Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Thanks, Kev, for giving away half my lines. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo, and I am here with this gorgeous actress, Jennifer Giles. She was once a fabulous rockette, but she still likes to dance and kick up her heels, especially at the Long Island Film Expo. So tell my audience, darling, why you love the Long Island Film Expo so much. What's so special about it?
LIIFE, or the Long Island International Film Expo, is one of the best film festivals, really, not just Long Island, but all over.
I know. That's why I come every year.
Right, has the most amazing films. I'm doing some interviews myself and the Q&As. And I'm just completely blown away. I was just saying that, the 11 o'clock block on a Sunday morning, you think,
nobody's going to be
here. It's not, but all right.
That's not the case.
No, I was bawling by the time I got to the stage. Literally, I was so moved. There's so many amazing films at this festival. Really. I was so moved and inspired.
Was there any one in particular that you really loved?
Well, the one that's most fresh in my mind is the one in that first block today, which was called Trailblazer. Trailblazer, and about flag football for women, of all things, right? I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing. And it was so inspiring. It was a high school team that had never played 6 months. And then they won a championship.
Oh my God!
You're even then, you're just going through it all, but you realize how, I'm a woman of a certain age, right? I mean, I've done some great things in my life, but
she was a rockette.
I was a kid show host, blah blah blah, whatever. But I'm now re-inspired to do something more, to do something else. From these,
if you're healthy and you're gorgeous, what I tell people, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. When I can't get up, take a shower, and put my makeup on anymore, that's when I'm going to stop interviewing beautiful people like you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
As long as you're young and healthy at heart, keep going.
That's right. And always be inspired. People do get up every day and do something.
These people that are crippled and they're happy, and you wonder, how could they be happy? But they are.
It's gratitude. Yeah. It's gratitude. There's you look at the clock and you say, oh, look, it's 12:30. Ah, I'm alive. Oh my goodness, look, it's 4:45. I'm alive. If you can remember that. And the community, these blocks today too reminded me of how much I love humanity and people. So much stuff is going on in this world right now.
I know, it's so crazy, isn't it?
It's just devastating how people can treat other people. It's unimaginable. And this reminds you how, if we're connected, it's just us. We're all people. And
just people are people.
That's right.
We
all feel the same thing.
We have to stop creating wars. We have to make love, not war.
Right.
It's
true. It sounds kind of kitschy, but you know what? It's all about love. That's it. I'd say peace in your heart and love. And I don't know if you wanted an interview like this, but I'll tell you, that is the most important thing.
I don't care what you want to talk about, but I do want to know if you're working on any new projects. Are you working on as an actress? Are you doing anything new?
Well, as a strictly an actress, I've been in a few projects that I can't talk about. There's big NDAs, but as a writer, as a filmmaker, actor, writer, producer. I have 2 projects. I'm co-writer on 2 feature films, which they're my first. And one we're hoping to shoot at the end of this year. And then the other one, it looks like we might be shooting next year, 2026. So,
How fascinating.
I've only made short films before and pilots.
This is a featured film.
2 feature films. And I'm
How exciting.
Very exciting.
Can you tell us anything about these 2 films?
I can tell you one is called #Skank, and it's a very fun. It's a dark comedy murder mystery. And the other one is the name. It's a Hollywood Bollywood film, and at the moment it's called Bollywood Rebound, and it has really been. It's such a short journey with this film. We haven't even finished the script yet, and we have people just dropping in from all over the place.
Wow.
It's really amazing. It's a really wonderful film. It's like a coming of middle age story. It's a great story. That one is an action adventure rom-com, and it's a Bollywood Hollywood film, so it's a musical, but it's not typical. Yeah, it's not typical Bollywood. It's not typical Hollywood. It's a wonderful mashup, and the other film is a dark comedy murder mystery.
I like those too.
Yes.
So now, if we want to find out more information about your sexy self, where can we go? Do you have a website?
I do have a website. My sexy self? That's a different website. No, I'm kidding. I have. It's jennifergiles.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Mother of the Week.
Mother of the Week.
That was the name of my first film, which was a short film that won a lot of awards, and I didn't know anything about Instagram, so I just said, I just must put my,
So jennifergiles.com.
jennifergiles.com. Yes. And
Gorgeous.
you can find everything there.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you
Let's
so
do
much.
an air kiss, darling.
Okay. Mwah. Mwah.
And we'll be back, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. Keep watching. More celebrity interviews coming up right here at cognacscornermagazine.com. Pink champagne kisses.
In 53 years, I was involved with his floating square box.
Just instilled in our blood.
It was very cost-effective living, that's for sure.
Really, it was camping on the water.
It was something new for me. I really liked it, and it was something for my family to do.
He engaged his children out there.
Yeah.
Like, we never got that luxury.
So it really went 3 generations.
It was really the nucleus of our family.
It had its own life on a houseboat. I always loved it.
The sunsets at Napa Tree Point were priceless.
You're away from the mainland, so you have time to reflect.
It's a beautiful place. The water, the ocean, the beaches.
Oh, it was a great place to grow up. It was awesome. I say was, because it is all over.
Yeah.
It was the last boat.
Yeah, ours was the last.
Last houseboat, yeah.
I never thought it would be.
No more houseboats.
I wasn't really ready to break it up.
It's sad, 53 years, but then I also looked. My father pushed it for 53 years.
What he really left behind was pretty special.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at the Long Island Film Expo, and I'm here with this fabulous filmmaker. He's going to introduce himself and tell us all about his film. Introduce yourself, darling.
My name's Colin D'Amelio. I'm director and editor for The Last Houseboat. It's a short documentary that we just featured here at the Long Island International Film Expo, and it's about a wooden vessel that was out on the coast of Rhode Island for over 50 years out there, and became basically another member of one's family out there. So,
wow, what inspired you to make this film?
I was a kid when I used to go out there for weeks at a time on the houseboat. I know the family really well. I grew up in Connecticut, 3 houses down from them, so I always thought it was a unique story that deserved to be told. And at one point there was a community of them of houseboats out there, and they were the last one left, so it was a fitting story, and I felt like it needed to be put on screen.
Now, it's a documentary. Is it like a feature documentary? Is it like a 2-hour movie, or?
It's a short documentary, so its runtime is about 31 minutes. So.
Was it a challenge to make a documentary like this?
I think the challenge was trying to find out what the story was, and I think we set out to make a story about this boat, and it really became a story about the family. And
that's always the case.
Yeah, and that's the thing with documentaries is you don't really have a script going in. I mean, you have questions and you kind of know where you're going, but you find the story along the way, which was the challenging but the beautiful part of it. So.
How long did it take you to make this documentary?
Well, really, it's been almost 10 years because we shot some of the initial footage in 2016 that was archived and it wasn't used for the intended project at the time. And then it wasn't until, unfortunately, they had to break apart the houseboat in 2022 that we were able to really start gearing up production on it. And so some of that footage we were able to use in 2016. So, but I would say the real process of production and post-production started 2 or 3 years ago. So.
Okay. Did it take a long time to film?
The core interviews were pretty quick. We did a lot of the B-roll and core interviews in a couple days and over a course of a month. And it was really the post-production that took a lot of time because I was the one editing it, so it was whenever I had time. And
you know what that's like. I do my own editing. I film, I do everything myself, so I know what that's like. Editing is a big... People have no idea how long it takes to edit. Even like a half-hour video for television, people have no idea what it's like to sit down and edit this stuff. They really don't have any... They think it's like, oh, you could do it on your phone. It's quick on Instagram. Yeah. They think everybody's an influencer on Instagram. Am I right about that?
Yeah, it's a process, and especially for this film, because this is by far the longest piece I've ever edited. And it started what I thought was going to be a 5-minute film, and then it turned into 10, 20, and then we kept adding interviews, and the family was able to give us VHS footage that we digitized, so it just kept adding more to it. And that was the hardest thing for me, was to sit down there and ingest it and try and break it up in a piece that we could tell a story and really have breadth and have the pacing that we wanted.
Is this your first film, or have you done others?
This is technically my second film. It really should be my first, but we premiered a short, narrative short that premiered actually a few months before this. So technically, as far as when it premiered, this is my second film. So
interesting. Do you have a trailer for this movie?
Yep, we have a trailer for it. It's on YouTube and all the Film Freeway and all that.
What's the name again of the film?
It's called The Last Houseboat.
The Last Houseboat. Fascinating. Fascinating. What's your name again?
My name's Colin D'Amelio.
Colin DeMille?
Colin D'Amelio.
You're Italian. Interesting. Okay. Where can we go to find out more information? Do you have a website?
Yeah, there's a website for the film. It's called thelasthouseboat.com, and on there you can find our trailer, some other great clips and behind-the-scenes photos, and then when we're screening it next, and you can also put your information when we make a public link or putting it out for distribution eventually after the film's out.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss, darling. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews and more celebrities right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Hello. Thank you so much to LIIFE. You guys have been a gracious host. And to all the nominees, Dr. Denise, I've gotten to know some great nominees of short documentaries. It's an amazing competition. I can't believe I'm standing up here. So congratulations to all the nominees and all the film blocks. I saw the first film block, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this film competition. There's some really great films, and all the blocks have been amazing. But I want to dedicate this to my grandpa. I saw the first film block, and my dad said, can you call me? And he told me that he just passed away. And so he was a dreamer, he was a poet, he inspired me to write. And so I want to dedicate this to him and to all those people who tell you to keep dreaming and keep writing your stories. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate it.
Let's get this going, all right? The nominees for Best Sci-Fi Movie are
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo. And I'm here with this fabulous actor and comedian. Introduce yourself to the camera, doll.
My name is Travis Grant. I'm a actor and a comedian. I'm here in Long Island. I'm in New York City. I'm all over the country, and
Hollywood too, right?
Not yet. But we're getting there.
They're telling me all the actors, all the comedians, everybody's coming in New York. And there's no work in Hollywood. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hearing also.
Tell my audience where we could go to find out more information about you. What's the website?
So honestly, your best bet is to just check me out on Instagram, Facebook. Instagram, I'm Trav_Grant. I have a bunch of content. I post about my shows, news about my movies, and then Travis Grant on Facebook.
You're gorgeous. Oh. Let's do an air kiss, darling.
Yeah.
Mwah. Mwah. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses.
Where's Daddy?
Oh, no, sweetie.
They're just gonna lie to her and say he's got work or something.
Why don't you go get the potatoes?
The potatoes?
In the pantry. That would be a big help.
You still need to, make him wear a condom.
My brother and our families used to go away together.
Mr. Hughes, thought you left.
Not your fault, Magdalena. You can leave it. I'll bring it down.
Of course.
Back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. I'm here with one of the winners. Tell my audience what you won for.
My name is Danica Waldo. I am the writer, director, and producer of Sally Get the Potatoes, and we just won Best Story and Best Short at the Long Island International Film Expo.
Could you tell us what the synopsis is all about?
Yes, absolutely. So this is a narrative short film. It stars a 6-year-old girl, and the synopsis is that through the secrets of her house, 6-year-old Sally takes an unexpected ride in her wealthy family's rolling laundry cart, and behind closed doors she learns the secrets they've been keeping from each other and from her. So it's a little bit of a coming-of-age story set around the holidays.
Fabulous. Is there a website that we could go to find out more info?
Yes, sallyfilm.com. Head on there. We have a bunch more festivals coming up, so make sure you check it out and catch it in a city near you.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss. We'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews right here at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses.
Her name's Olivia. We call her Livy.
She's adorable.
She takes after her mom.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what true love looks like. Here's to 5 incredible years and many more to come.
Hey, over here.
I must ask you to leave.
Jesus Christ, she's still my daughter. It's her birthday.
What the hell are you doing here?
I have a picture. I have a picture. What the fuck, Fuck you!
Fucking creep. Hey, what the fuck did you say to my friend?
For the nights we can't remember, the ones we like to forget.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. I'm here from the creep of the... let me read that again. Title. Oh, the creep from the bar last night. Fabulous. You're the director and the actor, and you won this wonderful award. Tell my audience the synopsis of this film.
Sure, yeah. The film follows a drug-addicted alcoholic band manager as he spirals out of control at a show that he put on for one of his bands. And then he wakes up the next day and you start to get the backstory behind his life. It's really to show kind of the empathy that we should have for people, where when you see somebody at their worst, that is not the 100% of who they are, that they do have a life and there's a reason why they've become this way.
Now, let me ask you something. Is this the first time you've ever shown a film here?
It is, yeah. This is actually the first film I've ever written or directed. I've been an actor for 16 years, so I've worked in other people's projects. This is my first one that I've done myself, yes.
What do you think about the Long Island Film Expo?
We've had a absolute blast here. Everybody that runs this, I mean, it's such a well-run festival. This awards ceremony was one of the best award ceremonies I've ever seen or been a part of. And everybody, has just been so welcoming, and all the other films have been great. The filmmakers have been great, so I've had a great time.
Well, congratulations. You deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Is there a website we could go to find out more info?
Yeah, you can check us out on Instagram. The Instagram is the title of the movie, @That Creep from the Bar Last Night.
You're gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss.
Okay.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews right here on the red carpet at the Long Island Film Expo. Pink champagne kisses.
Who are with me tonight. Michael Banks, who's become like a little brother to me. He's really, taught me a lot of stuff about producing a film. And then also my beautiful wife, who is sitting in the back and just fed our 3-week-old baby, who is also here, Casey Rain Coppola. I'm just gonna, since Kev's been up here riffing for a while, I figure I could tell a quick story. This means a lot to me because I grew up in Long Island. So I grew up in Plainview, not too far from here. I went to Holy Trinity High School, right down the road in Newbridge Road. And, when I went to Holy Trinity, I'd always wanted to be an actor as a kid, but I come from a sports family. I had a single dad who raised me. He had no performing or creative experience, so I never really got to do that. And so I went to Holy Trinity, and I heard there was a theater program, very good theater program. And I auditioned, and I didn't know what that meant. And so I didn't really have any guidance or anybody to teach me what to do. So they told me to bring a monologue. And I told my dad I had to bring a monologue. I didn't even know what that was. And so he gave me a book from the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. And he told me to read the first page, which was the Ringmaster's opening monologue. And so I showed up and just read it off the page, thinking that's what acting was. I did not get into the program, and it really hit me very hard. I was always very good at sports. I was a good athlete. And that, it was crushing to me at that age to go through that. And it really deterred me from acting for quite some time. I actually did not get back into acting until 2 years after college, when I was working a sales job that I just hated. My dad was like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I've always wanted to be an actor. And he was like, okay, well then go take an acting class. And so I did. And that was 16 years ago. And to come from there at Holy Trinity right down the road, where I was getting rejected from their acting program, to standing on this stage with these fine people and all these great nominees that should all be very proud, as Kevin mentioned, it is very special to me, and it means a lot. So thank you guys, and I appreciate it.
We are incredibly proud to see this important chapter in Pan Am's history and in our shared humanity being recognized and celebrated in such a meaningful way. We must recognize our executive producer, Craig Carter, who made this film financially possible for a non-for-profit museum to have. I'd also like to give thanks to our director, Dirk Braun, who could not be here tonight, but he wanted me to add the following comments. The story of Operation Babylift is rooted in one of the most profound and complex rescue missions in modern history, an effort that brought 3,000 Vietnamese orphans to the United States at the end of the Vietnam War. From the moment I first learned about this operation, I was struck by its emotional gravity, the contradictions it carries, and the deeply human stories woven throughout. It is not simply a tale of evacuation. It's a story about identity, displacement, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of compassion. I've always been drawn to stories that challenge us to look deeper, narratives that ask us to hold both beauty and truth at once. My intention with this film was not merely to document the facts, but to give voice to those who lived them, the adoptees, the aid workers, the pilots, the flight attendants, and the families whose lives were forever changed. Operation Babylift at its core is a meditation on the meaning of human connection and the lasting impact of choices made in moments of chaos. It's a story that continues to unfold in the lives of those it touched, and it was a sincere honor for me to take this film and to accept the Alan Fortunoff Humanitarian Award. We also wish to express our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Foundation and the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Library and Museum. It was President Ford's actions in 1975, moving heaven and earth to save thousands of Vietnamese children and bring them to the United States, that made Operation Babylift possible. His compassion and leadership in a time of crisis changed thousands of lives and continue to inspire us today. Finally, our deepest thanks to the Long Island International Film Festival and to Anne, of course, for this extraordinary honor. Your recognition ensures that the legacy of Operation Babylift and the humanity, courage, and compassion it represents will continue to be remembered and shared. Thank you so much.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm here with one of the winners. Introduce yourself and tell us what you won for.
Yes, hi, my name is Linda Frere, and I'm the chair of the Pan Am Museum Foundation and a producer on the film Operation Babylift, 50 years later, a celebration of the human spirit. And we were awarded the Alan Fortunoff Humanitarian Award.
Fabulous.
And it's about the largest humanitarian evacuation of the last century out of South Vietnam. And Pan American World Airways played a pivotal role in the evacuation under the direction of President Gerald Ford. We were responsible for airlifting over 3,000 Amerasian orphans out of Saigon in 1975, just as the South Vietnamese government was falling to the communist north.
Do you have a website that
we do, yes. It's thepanammuseum.org.
Gorgeous. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. I'm here with this filmmaker, and his film was presented here at the theater for the Long Island Film Expo. He's going to introduce himself and tell us what he won for.
Hi, my name is Vikrant Chopra. We won the jury award for a film called Test Subject V, which is like a health and fitness documentary feature about veganism and the type of food that we put into our body.
Interesting. What inspired you to make a movie like that?
Well, initially it was the health of our main character and him exploring the reasons why his health was bad. But then we realized as we were going along the way that there were so many elements that the general public don't know about what they're consuming. And as we are what we eat, it kind of makes a massive difference to actually understand that.
Fascinating subject, fascinating project for you to make a movie on. Was it a challenge to make this movie?
It was a challenge. There were a lot of different challenges. Our main lead, he actually, in the middle of what was happening, he got a major back problem, which was a massive hurdle for us, and it delayed the filming for about 14 weeks. Because he couldn't get back on the fitness journey until he recovered fully. And in general, it's been quite easy, but then certain things like we had to get certain rights of certain actors and so on to use. So that was a bit difficult at times. We had to wait 7-8 months for the rights to be approved.
Yeah, I know, it's a process. Can you tell my audience, do you have a website that we could go to find out more information about this film?
We don't have a specific website for the film, but you can go on
Instagram.
Instagram is btgfilms.limited. It's on Instagram. You can find our other work and in the future the link to this project when it's out.
Now you won for what? Tell my audience the category you won for.
We won the jury award.
Jury award.
It's a docu-feature.
Docu-feature. And your name again?
Vikrant Chopra.
Very nice. Can we follow you on Instagram?
Yes, vikrant.chopra.10 is my Instagram handle.
Gorgeous. Let's do an air kiss, darling. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews right here at cognacscornermagazine.com. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. one of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy cognac, ooh, ooh, I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.